Beautiful people, here is what Nasi Umeh, Korra Obidi's sister, has to say about what Justin Dean is doing right now. Guys, this caught a lot of attention. Yes, so beautiful people, the same person that said he is not going to beg has shared a buy me a copy link. The same person that called Korra a beggar is doing the same thing Korra has been doing, meaning say jealousy full everywhere. Like seriously, guys, I will allow you hear what Nasi Ume have to say about Mr. Korra Obidi. Yes, so aka Justina, my beautiful people, all the things that he accused Korra of. The fact that he said she's a beggar, he called her and her family a scammer, especially Korra and Nasi. Beautiful people, he is doing the same thing right now. And here is what Nasi Ume, Korra Obidi's sister, had to say about the whole thing. She opened a lot about him. She exposed him here. She even said he is what he is calling Korra and her family, he is three times more of that. Yes, he called them scammer, and he is, according to Nasi Ume, the bigger one because the plan he had for his country, guys, like seriously, Nasiume said that he is owing and is not ready to pay American government what he owed. Yes, and according to her, she said it's a fraud. Like seriously, beautiful people. Nasi Ume said he is going to pay for everything he's doing because he's raising funds to help the nanny that he brought into their house to take care of the children. Rather, the nanny was snapping an unclouded picture of their children and sending it to their group. Beautiful people, like seriously, a lot is going on. And here is what Nancy had to say. I greet everyone according to the time and the place you are watching from. Kindly subscribe if you have not subscribed before. Like and share, beautiful people. Hear from her, guys.
Yesterday, and I'm here to talk about that, but I'm also here to steer us back to the focus of this entire thing. Okay, I don't want you to get easily distracted by all the, the little back and forth talks and the petty talks. No, a couple of you might not know this, but a few weeks ago, my younger sister put out a GoFundMe, and she went viral. And I'll tell you why she went viral. She went viral because her ex came online to defame her, destroy her for daring to come out to solicit funds to fight for her rights to motherhood. So he would go on a page, remove her videos of her and her children. He would refuse to sign passports. He would refuse to pay school fees. He would practically refuse to pay hospital bills. And he would get away with it because this girl was refusing to actually spend her own money just fighting for stuff that should be done normally, like by a father, yeah? So she decided to say, no, enough is enough. And she put out a GoFundMe. She was dragged to filth. She was dragged beyond comprehension. She went viral on all the apps. In fact, he had gone to Instablog to say, oh, these Nigerian scamming sisters. He called her a scammer. He called her all sorts for trying to, get help. Yesterday, I got a message saying, well, look here. Look here. Look who's asking for help. You guys, you can't make this up. I feel so terrible for his supporters because these people have spent their entire life condemning this particular act. They don't have anything else to do. All they do is they take photos and videos of my sister and they call her a scammer because people are helping her. But now their master is doing the exact same thing. So Nigerians that were coming for Korra that time, people are giving. How do you explain that a so-called chiropractor who claims to earn $300 an hour, who tells the world that only him has a legit source of income because everybody else earning online, they're like this. Once Facebook goes, they're jobless, they're homeless in 6 months. Guess what has been paying these dimwits bills for the last 3 years? Social media. This so-called elite professional cannot pay school fees, cannot secure health insurance for his children. He needs black women on the internet to make a fool of themselves every day, contributing for him to survive. He uses the same black women to condemn the same thing that he does behind closed doors. But at least he got some encouragement to come out openly and do what he has been condemning all this while. Now, you all know that he's my personal low-life blogger. And all the people say, oh, Nancy's always talking. Except your master has a lawsuit against me. I don't know why you guys are stalking me. This is the second time I'm entering the US justice system. Because last time I checked, I'm not the respondent. You are your dumb followers. You know how I emphasize that word dumb? Because you guys are, your documents are public. Your documents are public. You put out a restraining order for someone else to stop talking. You didn't even wait 2 minutes before you violated your own restraining order. And then you think that the justice system is your own personal torturing tool. Like you can go ahead and take away someone's First Amendment rights to actually defend themselves or to talk and say stuff online because you filed somewhere. Except I want to make sure that you spend naira, I spend dollars. I want you to contact a Nigerian lawyer and try and get me to keep quiet. I don't talk just anyhow. The last time I spoke, you know that the last time I spoke gave me good results. Okay? I called you with my whistle and you came with your tail wagging. That's all I do. The same way I'm calling you with your whistle now, you're going to come out wagging because I control you basically. And I'm telling you, right, that if you don't have your name as a petitioner in any legal way, you're trying to get me to keep quiet, you and your dumb nitwits, your useless minions, can go ahead and kiss my black behind. Okay? Because what you have done now is humiliate yourself in front of thousands of people. And they are here fighting for their lives. They're here trying to defend. They're here trying to oh my God, he needs it because he didn't know she was going to get a lawyer. And why didn't you tell them that she's also asking for the school fees that you refuse to pay? Why are you saying, oh, she collected money for lawyers, but she's asking me for legal fees? Of course she will, because you are a dumb nitwit. She wouldn't be in court if not for you. Even as far back as yesterday, you still went ahead and did something that was against the law. So if it wasn't for you, she wouldn't be in court. You are the only person refusing to parent in peace. Because why would you know that, okay, your divorce decree says, sign the passport, they are allowed to go back. But no, your divorce decree says, pay half. But no, your divorce decree, actually, the order to take them out of social media expired since April. But who is still using that order? You know that your wings are about to be clipped short. You have come out to tell people to pay towards your legal fees, but you don't even have any lawyer retained. There's no lawyer retained. Now, who's the scammer? You are a fraud. People need to know that you are planning to defraud the US government. You have a degree that you didn't pay for. You are as useless as they come. You are a thief. Okay? You are a thief, and even the degree that you had only gave you the chance to molest people. And you know I don't say anything without evidence. I want you to try and come for me after all the defamation you have done against me and my family. I want you to try it. Okay? Your dimwits do not understand that you cannot use the courts to silence people. So my people, now that you know that this person is the number one scammer, you know that whatever he's doing now is just to take our minds off the actual issue here. The actual issue here is the fact that this man is raising money to defend a pedophile that abused his children in his bathroom. Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. So we're not going to forget, because I see people are trying to forget that the actual issue is not you and your ex's back and forth restraining orders. No, the actual issue is the CPS investigation. We're not going to let your stupid shenanigans and go going about deleting photos, knowing that people are going to spend 2 days talking about it, hoping that they'll forget what you did. You are raising money to protect your little pedophile that you invited into your house to take nudes of your children. And we're not going to forget that. All these things you're doing to try and distract us, it's not going to work. Okay? We need you to actually focus. You going around just causing trouble. Focus. The CPS investigation is all that matters. All these little arrows up and down, T arrows. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You went and you lied. My sister tried to get you with a sniper. That's the only reason why your restraining order was partly granted. And even the part that was granted, you violated it first. You violated it before it even left that courthouse. You violated it. What happened to me? Oh, I'm so successful. You guys, it's all over. You came online to tell us it's all over. But here you are, trying to distract us again from the actual issue, which is you allowing that woman into your house. So I'm just here to tell you that we're not forgetting. We are focused, and you're not going to get away with it. Unlike you, we're going to tell people, if you want to support him, go ahead and please support him. But just know that he is the biggest scammer. He is the fraud. Okay? He will tell you, oh, she's trying to get legal fees from me after getting 70 grand. But you are refusing to tell them that she's also asking for medical fees that you refuse to pay, for school fees that you refuse to pay. Okay? You are the fraud and you are a scammer. And you will never get away with what you did to my nieces. Never. So distract all you want. Nobody cares. Okay? Tell your stupid doings that I'm not the one in court with you. Okay? You need to stop stalking me at this point. Except you have a lawyer at my door with some documents, you need to get your behind to work. Because you are not dancing well enough at this point. You're not going to succeed in distracting people from the actual issue here, which is a CPS case. Okay? So all this talk about arrows, who's going to win, who's not going to win. You know she's not requesting for full physical custody. If you had any sense, you would know that it's because you're such a troublemaker that somebody has to go to court to get you to sign passports. They have to go to court to get you to pay school fees. They have to go to court to get your stupid, dirty, rotten fingers off her page. If you were just a peaceful person, nobody else would have to have a go for me. Okay? So let's get this straight. You are a fraud. Okay, you are a thief at this point because you've been calling people scammers for even receiving stars. And here you are with a buy me coffee, doing updates, I've raised 4,000. You are a fool. You are. And I need people to stop being distracted. Do not be distracted. Especially Nigerians, you guys, don't be distracted. This guy has a case to answer. CPS case coming up. You go explain tire, you go dance tire. You go dance, eh? Hey, you never start.